friends, it's Nancy. I am here to show off my spooky journal. So you'll remember Spooky Journal started off as a thrift store photo album, and now she has become a 7 by 9 with a 2-inch spine. Actually more like 2¼ inch spine. And she's fluffy. So I fell in love with this journal, when it was a photo album, because it had this beautiful silky fabric with velvet curly Q. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's beautiful. So I decided I was going to make a spooky Halloween journal. For the cover, I layered lace and then sequined fabric and then more lace and then this picture of a witch. And I thought the colors all went really great together. And I love that she has this bling. And once we had that bling, I couldn't resist but add more bling. So you'll see there's lots and lots of sequins and beads and fun glittery stuff. Sequins, little charms, little stars. Anyway, let's get to it. So all in all, you've seen most of this throughout the series of videos. And the reason this is so fluffy is because of the depth of the beads and little crystals and things. Like some of them are pretty chunky. So that's what's causing that. Inside, I have added this quilt shop quality fabric to the front and the back. The pages, the black pages, are from a vintage photo album. And I've put lots of lace in. These beads and things were all hand stitched down. And there's lots of authentic vintage ephemera in here. And some antique ephemera in here. So, I'm just going to go through these. Pages are very similar. I've left some hanging threads just that sort of remind me of spider legs. Oh, this little baby popped out. So this is a vintage, sorry, it's actually an antique memorial card from a funeral. 1904. So you can still read the details under here. I just put on some paper over top so it could be used for journaling. And I added this little collage of goodies. This is a vintage tea. It's from Salada Tea, about how to read the fortunes in teacups. So I reinforced it by adding some tea-dyed paper, added some little tears of tea-dyed paper in there, but largely I kept it as it was, so that you could read it if you chose. And it tucks right in this little pocket. And I made this little card as well that tucks in there. This page is authentic from a 1958 drug record book from a pharmacy. This is the front cover of an 1892, not the front cover, sorry, the front title page from an 1892 book about poison. And I've just made it into this little tuck spot booklet thing. thick. This is a journaling card that I made from the contents of a little book called Everyday Witchcraft. And I liked the different titles of each chapter. Fortune telling, witchcraft for all occasions, amulets and talismans. All right, here's the spectacular thing I was saving to share with you. So you open it up and it magically turns and opens, and each little pocket is holding ephemera. What do you think of that? The paper, the card at the back, it has like this drawing, etching of a skull. And I've made these little cards. These are from a calendar. And some of the other pieces are from Tim Holtz. So you just have to take your time closing it, and it folds right back up like that. What do you think of that? Isn't that cool? Quite tickled with myself. So there is quite a few black pages. You could journal on this using a white gel pen, or these could be used for photos. Using some old photo corners would be really fun, because this was a photo from photo album. This little tuck spot here is from a book about magicians, and this is an authentic letter from 1941 from Dear Miss Jean Paul to her friend Oscar. And I inked it up a bit so it looked a little grubbier, and that can be used for journaling. It's a tuck spot, and this is an authentic letterhead, vintage letterhead. So you can see that it says Rural Phone 120X. I chose this because I thought this looked like a snake. But it's a nice piece of paper that you can make into an envelope by tucking the top right in there, and use it for journaling. All of these purple I've inked and stenciled. Here's a rusty paper clip. This is another memorial card from 1905. And again, you can just flip out the little papers to read what it says behind. I put this pumpkin in there. Another authentic memorial card. This was from 1901. I just added some collage to the front, and it opens so it can be used for journaling. This is vintage ledger page that I've been showing you. Another page from that drugstore. Here is an authentic statement. I think it was from the late 50s, early 60s. This is a statement for monster feeds. And what are you going to feed monsters? You're going to feed them brains. So it can be used for journaling. Whoop. I'll just tuck that bill right back in there. And that is my spooky journal. You can see it has 8 signatures. Each signature has 20 pages. So that's 160 pages altogether. It's a hidden hollow back spine. And if this is something that you're interested in, please go take a look at my Etsy shop. If you're watching this video, it has been listed. If it's not there, it's been sold, and I'm sorry. I do intend to either make 1 or 2 more journals, or put together some packs of Halloween ephemera to put in my shop as well. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me today. We will talk to you again soon.